plenty of light in the stadium for this prime time contest. We've waited all day for this one, haven't we, Brock? It's time for the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight, we'll get a prime time preseason matchup between the visiting team and these guys defending their home turf. Through the warm-ups, both teams are ready, and this contest is officially underway. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And leading the way is their fourth-year QB.
Simply put, there's not a throw on the field he's not capable of making. His arm can reach every blade of grass, which as a defender is an absolute pain to have to worry about down in and down out. And as an offense, it energizes you for the possibility of a big play at any time.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
Third down and 13.
Third and long for him here. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run third down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up fourth down. Goes for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 34-yard line. So they come on offense now, ready for their opening drive. And bringing them out someone this defense is really going to have to keep an eye on, this mobile QB.
I know quarterbacks of this ilk sure excite their teammates. They love to see his explosion and that speed come to life. I also know this kid, a defensive coordinator on the other side, he did not sleep good all week long, knowing he could do everything right, have the right call. That QB speed is a difference maker.
Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. That's going to bring up third down.
Third down and 8 yards to go.
Throw here, third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Well, he had a chance to pull up and avoid the hit, Brock, but we knew the outcome from the moment he decided not to and made contact. That flag came out. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Third down from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down. Now out comes the field goal unit as they try this one. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Fielded at the 7. Jukes away from one. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here comes this offense for its 2nd series of the game. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a 2nd time. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Second down pass play coming. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up.
Brings up third down and 7.
They'll throw. Third and long. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Still has some space inside the 35. And this is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Give him 32 on that play. And that gives him the first.
A gain of 32. Results in a first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
24. That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 5.
Shotgun now on third down. Nice gain of 8 there. And that brings them to first and goal.
That's another first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They pitch it out to him here. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Second and goal at the 7-yard line.
He gets it again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. These last two snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on third down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
Catch made. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now, but will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
They waited a little extra second there, didn't they? Maybe a little bit of a taunt to the other sideline, Brock, before they declined that call. That touchdown's going to stand.
All good and love in football. just a good little penalty
His
taunt.
kick is good.
That one right down the middle. And these guys take a 4-point lead.
Team 3.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, first and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Look at that power, deep left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. They'll try something else from the 27 this time, second and 10. Throwing from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. We've got a stoppage here. There's a player out there in some pretty obvious discomfort being worked on. All hopes, of course, that it's nothing serious, especially here in the preseason. Not an enviable spot as they come up, third and long. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets him 5, but still way short of that line of gain. So here comes fourth down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The visitors back out on offense. They're running back headed out once again. And among all the team's pass catchers, partner, he has been one of the brightest spots in this opening half. I mean, I think we agree he's outshined several of their receivers and tight ends that we're used to seeing be the guys to get those targets. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They'll run here on first down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Good point, good point. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? If we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Now outruns their offense to take over. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
He's got it over the middle. Now this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 24-yard line.
They'll go to the option on second down. And they'll start some work to do now on third down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 1. It's now third down.
Third and long. They're going to throw. That's completed right side. 30. Keeps on moving into the red zone. He makes it in for the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys push their lead to 3.
Home team 10. Visitors 7.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now this offense getting set to work here. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
First play is a design run. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. Scoreboard shows 10-7. Take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back for the start of the second. Our visiting offense out in possession of the ball. They're looking down to second and 9. Here's the backup. First throw. This is a heater going deep. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he will get this inside the 30.
First down. A pickup of 44 yards on the play. And a first down.
just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
He's going to throw this one. Hits him on the out route. And this one doesn't go far. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now looking to throw. That's caught for the first. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Throwing the out route complete. And he is in. Touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Setting up to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And these guys take a 4-point lead. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't the pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
From the contact.
They'll bring out the punter here. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Looking slant route, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
4 yards on the pickup.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. From the gun on 3rd down. Finds a man right side. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. So 20 yards on that play. And that is good for a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Completed over the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Short side option here. He's running left. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Looking to throw here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they bring him down around the 34.
Complete to number 24. An 8-yard gain.
Slot man motioned over. They're going play action. Finds a seam down the middle. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense.
Roughing the passer, defense.
So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Motioning one of the tight ends. Running it after the penalty. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. And we've got a stoppage here. It's something you never want to see, especially in the preseason. One of their star players banged up with an injury after that play. Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Back to throw now. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Makes the catch. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here comes their offense out again. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Running with James. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That run right there, that kind of feels like your missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up, and you played it well enough to contain the run, but you didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
Setting up to throw. He tucks it and takes off. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. There's a give inside to James. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now run, James. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Well, following that play, we have somebody shaken up. And man, with so many guys fighting for roster spots, you never want to see someone get hurt. Hopefully they can fix him up quick. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. They go play action on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. They'll look to throw. Short pass brought in. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. We're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Pass play now. It is caught left side. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. This finds Carter complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing now out of the shotgun.
6-yard line.
Connects on the crosser. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, and sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
From the red zone now. Intercepted in the end zone!
You know exactly what I don't like there, Kate. It's only first and goal. You got a couple more plays in your pocket to get in the end zone. Instead, put the ball in harm's way on your very first crack, and now well, that defense has an opportunity to bail themselves out exactly what they just did.
Their offense running back out now. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. First call here coming from the shotgun. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Completed to his running back. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Foul. Roughing the passer, defense.
Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Back to pass on first and 10. Short pass caught by his tight end. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Connecting on the slant. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Complete out to the right side. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Just past midfield.
Pass play coming here. That's the line he's going to run for it. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Throwing from the gun. Cut out left. And they bring him down around the 34. Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. They're throwing it. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up.
They'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Well, he found the route he wanted pretty quickly, Brock, but maybe, I don't know, he telegraphed who he wanted a little too much because that defender sure got there just as the ball arrived to force it loose.
Yeah, this is one of those tough moments as an analyst, right? Because you're right, offensively didn't get the job done, but I'm going to give a gold star to the defense. Anytime you make contact and you disrupt that pass, that's a job well done defensively. We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in.
We'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the third quarter. Time now for the bottom half of the roster to make an impact, Brock. Our preseason opener underway in half number 2. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive in the second half. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be fiery to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. He's going to throw it. Finds him over the middle. He'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
Number 84. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Screen play here for James. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Gets this clean at the 30. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Another drive coming up for this offense. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. On 1st down, they'll run. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
3rd and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
It's a gain of 17 yards. Results in a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Caught quick right side. And this one does not go far. They come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
For number 81, incomplete. It's 3rd down. And
Throw here, 3rd down.
to go.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a 1st down. They'll run here following the penalty. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in.
With 2nd down.
And he's tackled for a short gain.
To number 84. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down from the gun. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back of the 27. The offense getting set to go. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw, swatted away by the defense.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Run now with James. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now a run here from the gun. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Now it looks like somebody is shaken up after that play. You never like seeing injuries, especially in the preseason. We'll get the training staff out to work on him. 1st and 10 from the 32. This is James. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Throwing from the gun here. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Working on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 2nd down. Carry here for James. 2nd down run gets him 5. Now they've got 3rd down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line.
Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
He'll call his own number. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots.
Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
All the way back to the 19. Here's 3rd and goal. Dropping back to throw. From the pocket, looking for a target. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. Now on 4th down, they're out to try for the field goal. It's a 36-yard look for him. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead's 7.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. They go play action on 1st down. It's his running back. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down. Back to throw. Looking for his back, but he will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Intended for number 24. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Air it out on 3rd.
6 yards to go.
He puts some air under it, deep down the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
He's got it at the 24. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They'll toss this one out to James. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous.
They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
At their own 33-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of a yard.
So nothing but a pair of field goals added to the board as we arrive at the end of our 3rd quarter. It'll still be just a one-score game when we resume play. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They're going to try and throw it here. Dumps it off to his running back. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
They'll throw 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 4th and long. Punt team on the field. And he'll try to hit this one well. Starts his return from the 23. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. This offense making its way back out now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. First down, play action. Getting out to his left. He takes it himself. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep it moving forward.
And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that means first down.
At the 47-yard line.
Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cut. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Second and 2 at the 39.
They run. It's James. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's going to bring up first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Looking in the air here. Dump off, caught by his back. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 20-yard
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and
He's dropping back to throw. He's got it. It's in close. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And he's got his man. Touchdown. These guys now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The visitors ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Starting this drive with a design run. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Here's the throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down. Slot man's in motion right. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that brings up 4th and long. So out now comes the punter. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That count runs their offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. First down from the 42. The give left side to James. Escapes the defender. And it'll only take this for about a yard. It's going to be second down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. Running this with James. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Looking middle, he's got Jefferson. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that gives him a first down. They're going play action. Oh, the rush is too much here. Down he goes. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Back to throw. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And he's taken down at the 30. Third down here, need 8 on the play.
It's a gain of 11. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Back to throw it. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They'll send out the punting unit. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And this was pylon hunting for a moment, but it's over the goal line and out the side of the end zone for a touchback. Now this offense ready to head back out. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. They send a man in motion. Airing it out to start this drive. Finds him on the slant. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Setting him on the dive. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
And a first down.
2 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning for them to use, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Back-to-back carries here. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. They get 6, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. These guys with a little more work to do to win it here. Takes the second down snap. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
They draw it up for him. Headed right through the middle of the field.
It's a gain of 11.
Trying to set this up quick.
That's good for a first down. A gain of 11 on the
He'll look
play.
to throw it.
Result is a first down.
Complete out to the right. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
To number 82. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
They'll
7.
run now on second down. This is very close, but it looks like he's going to be marked shy in that first down at the 30. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first.
Brings up 3rd.
And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. To throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Washington left is their running back. He's got it at the 5. That one hits for 30. And that will set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. The QB just nailed it.
So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. That one is good! And they take the lead right near the end of this preseason game.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. This celebration begins for our winners as we say goodnight, everybody.